Alright, Robert. Let's just see how this goes. It's probably not going to answer me back again, so it's like, what's the point? I've ignored you for however long. I had a lot of fun with Robert the last time we hung out, but I'm beginning to wonder if he's dodging me. I've tried messaging him a few times, and Dadbook says he hasn't even read them. I haven't even seen him come out of his house, actually. I decided to send him one last message, figuring that this will produce the same result. Hey man, don't know where you've been, but we should grab a drink soon. I walk away from my computer because at this point I know he's not messaging me back anytime soon. I linger in the kitchen. I'm all caught up on work. The house is relatively clean. Maybe I should do something nice for Amanda. I'll bake her favorite pie. I root through the pantry and pull out all the ingredients. This is an old family recipe that I used to make with my grandmother when I was a kid. I lost the actual recipe card a long time ago, but I think I'll be able to remember how to bake it. I start mixing the ingredients together for the crust until I get a nice dough. I throw some cherries into a saucepan to make the filling. Normally, I don't like to multitask in the kitchen, but this cherry pie is a piece of cake. Pie? It's a piece of pie. I'm making a pie. Man, I can never remember what temperature you're supposed to set the oven at. Pretty sure it's 375, but I could be wrong. Who am I kidding? I'm never wrong when it comes to this pie. My special twist on my grandma's recipe includes a secret ingredient that not even Amanda knows about. It really makes the cherries extra flavorful. God, why can't I remember what the secret ingredient is? More cherries, salt, almond extract. Cherries, I'm trying to think. If it was a cherry pie... Salt usually would be sugar for that. Almond extract. Oh, it's almond extract, duh. Sounds like it would work. I just only poured a little too much in. Way too much in. I'm sure it's fine. Baking is an art, and some of the most beautiful art is made from mistakes. I finally get the pie in the oven. How long am I supposed to leave it in there? 50 minutes? I'll just wing it. Nana's going to be so excited. That kid loves a good pie. I have a seat at the kitchen table to do word jumbles until Amanda comes home. I can hear the door slam open. Yo, Pops, it smells like pie in here. It's pie, sweetie. Amanda darts over to the oven and looks inside. Yes! Hey, it's not done. Be patient. What's your angle here? What? Pies are an objective-based confection. What are you trying to get out of me? Fine, you call me. Nothing. I've been leading a double life. I've been leading a double I want to fuck with her. Amanda, I have terrible news for you. I'm actually a pro skateboarder, an aspiring astronaut and bank robber. The lifestyle is calling me back and I must go. One last job. You know how it is. The pie was the only way I knew how to tell you. Well, I appreciated the years we spent together, but a trade-up is a trade-up. Remember me when you're kicking your feet up in Ibiza. Thanks for all the pie. We share a cordial handshake. I wait a few more minutes before taking the pie out of the oven. I set it on a rack to cool and guard it so Amanda doesn't dig into it before it's ready. Huh. What? Does it look kind of weird to you? Oh, that's just me taking artistic license on what cherry pie means to me emotionally. I'm just saying this because, it seems like you might have baked this pie incorrectly. And you're currently right now trying to pass it off as a good thing. It's art, sweetie. Was it art when you actually accidentally baked a whole uncracked egg into the center of my 12th birthday cake? Well, Was it art when you tried to make brownies and accidentally created chlorine gas? Well, that's a bit of an exaggeration. Was it art when you... Just eat the pie, and... I cut a few slices and we sit down to eat. The cherry filling oozes out of the sides and the buttery crust glistens. I watch as Amanda takes a bite.
Oh, no.
What's wrong? Is it not good? Amanda winces and fans her mouth. No, I just burned the heck out of the roof of my mouth. This pie is amazing. Sorry for doubting you. I breathe a sigh of relief and take a bite. She's right, the pie is pretty incredible, as it always was. I was right with the almond extract, that's right. I'm really proud of you for making a pie without burning the new house down. I've got a few dad tricks up my dad's sleeve. Maybe fathers aren't as bumbling and stupid as the media makes us out to be. Maybe we as a society should have a little more respect for fathers as a whole.
Whoa!
Dad, your sleeve is on fire. I run to the sink and pull myself out. Pride will be my undoing. Amanda and I clean up the kitchen and play a little more living room hoops before she retreats to her room to do homework. I go back to my word jumbles. Hey, this one spells cat. The rest of the evening trickles by. We eat dinner. I help Amanda with one of her scholarship applications, and we both start getting ready for bed. I decided to check Jogbook one last time before I climb into bed. Still nothing from Robert. Huh. Hope he's okay. I turn out the lights and lie down. Hey. Ooh! Sideshow. Hey. Sideshow. Come hang out with me. What is that? I was just on the verge of falling asleep. I climb out of bed and try to identify the source of the dinging. My computer screen illuminates the dark room. I walk over to it, ready to turn it off when I notice what's happening on screen. Well, that's not exactly subtle. But, I mean, I did have fun with him the other night. Do it. Be the rebellious dad. Come right over. You gonna kick me out this time? Maybe. Hurry up. God damn it. Why am I doing this? I reluctantly throw on a jacket and head outside. When I get to Robert's place, the door is already unlocked. As much as I feel like hooking up with Robert again is maybe not the best idea, that's a problem for tomorrow's sideshow. Hey. What the fuck is up with you not answering my first messages, bitch? Hey. So, how are things? Robert stares at me. I know you're not here for small talk. I shrug. Yeah, you got me. Robert closes the gap between us and whispers a series of increasingly filthy things in my ear as he backs me into his room. I'm starting to think maybe this was a good idea after all. Really? Is it now? Hey. Robert nudges me awake.
Sup?
Oh, hey. Are you kicking me out?
Hey.
Kicking is a strong word. It's more like a gentle, friendly push. Gentle and friendly are not words I would ever use to describe Robert. I sit up and stretch. Oh god, I'm so sore, and I haven't had hickeys like this since college. Jeez. I'm not doing this again if you're just gonna force me to leave. Yeah. You'll see that next time, too. I throw my clothes back on while Robert smokes a cigarette on his balcony. See you around, I guess. Yep. You're such a little fucking bitch. I walk back home, my bones creaking. Ugh, I do that now. Ugh, what's his problem? When do I get to sleep with Brian? That's what I want now. And who is my other S rank?
Not bad.
Whatever. I don't care. Knife dad. Do it once, do it right. Oh, it's been a long day. I'm just about ready to pack it in. After a few bites of ice cream from the freezer, I turn off all the lights and walk down the hall to my room. I wonder if Amanda's still awake. That kid needs some sleep. As I pass her room, I can hear a faint sound, but can't quite make out what it is. I get a little closer. Is she crying? I knock gently on the door. Hey, Amanda? Crying immediately stops. Not right now. Her voice sounds strange. She sniffles. I need to make sure she's okay. I open the door. In the dark, I can see Amanda's outline in the middle of her bed, knees hugged up against her body. Is everything okay? I don't want to talk about it. Did something happen? No. Did something happen? No, nothing happened! Go away! Fine, I'll leave you alone. Alright, I'll leave you be. I back out of her room and close the door gently behind me. She immediately starts crying again. Wow, I have no idea what has her so upset. She seems totally normal. I feel awful just leaving her to cry, but I also get the feeling that if I tried to do anything else, it would only have made her more upset. Yeah, that's why I backed away. I can't stop mentally cycling through all sorts of awful things she could be dealing with right now. More than anything, I just want her to be happy and safe. I have a hard time falling asleep, but when I finally do, I'm still thinking about Amanda. After a long night of very little sleep, I roll out of bed and make myself a pot of coffee. Amanda should be up for school soon. Maybe she'll be willing to talk about whatever's bothering her. About 10 minutes before she's supposed to leave, Amanda comes out of her room and makes a beeline for the freezer. Morning, Amanda. Morning. She drops a frozen waffle into the toaster and slams the freezer door. She won't look at me. Yikes. So, anything big going on at school today? No. Okay. Do you need a ride to school? No. Want some coffee? Amanda pulls the toaster level up, and takes her still freezer-burned waffle out before it finished cooking. I have to go. Amanda picks up her bag and storms out. Oh. Okay. I haven't seen her act like this in a long time. It's usually short-lived, but it always hurts. Hopefully this blows over and things are back to normal soon. I sit back at the kitchen table and look at a picture of Amanda and I hanging on a wall. In it, I'm teaching her to ride a bike. Her face is a mixture of excitement and pure, unadulterated fear. I remember how determined she was. Every time she would fall off and scrape her knees, she would get up and try it again. Finally, I had to stop her because she was bleeding everywhere. Then she started to cry because she didn't think she needed bandages and wanted to keep trying. As I put the bike away, she just stood in the middle of the street and screamed. Then I took her for ice cream, and it was like nothing even happened. After giving it a bit of thought, I decided that if I forced her to talk about it, I'm only going to make things worse, but I have an idea. I start rummaging around for ingredients. I hear Amanda walk in the door. Instead of heading for the kitchen like she usually does, she makes a beeline to her room. She's clearly trying to avoid me. Hey, Pumpkin? What? Can you come here for a sec? There's a moment of silence. Yeah? I wanted to say sorry about last night. I'm just worried about you, kiddo. I get scared when I know something's wrong, and I get even more scared when I feel like I can't do anything about it. Dad, So just... whatever it is, and you don't have to tell me if you don't want to, but whatever it is, just know that you have a dad in your corner who wants you to be happy. Honey, you know I'm bad with words, so I was hoping I could speak a language you both understand. I pull a cake out of the refrigerator and place it on the table. Hopefully the frosting is set by now. Ta-da! Dad. Sorry, you're sad, but I support... Aww, that's sweet. It took me a real long time because I ran out of red frosting, somewhere around sad, and had to start over, and... This is beautiful. It's strawberry. Amanda gives me a big ol' hug. I grab some plates and forks and serve up some delicious cake. So, it's really stupid. What is? This whole thing. I know I've been really weird lately, and there's just... I don't even know how to explain it. I feel like I might have to make you a chart. I'm listening. Do you want me to take notes?
Oh.
Guess I should start from the top. So, you know how Emma R. is going to that fancy art school in California, right? Emma R. The one who puked in Dead Gotham Beyond, the best friend, the other one... The best friend? You got it! Wow, proud of you. Anyways, ever since she got the acceptance letter, I've been feeling like she's drifting away, you know? And she's been spending a lot more time with Grace and Emma P. I just thought it was all in my head for a while, but then I found out from Rosie M. that both of the Emmas, Grace and Noah, all went to a party at Mackenzie F's on the same night they all told me they were busy studying for the Cal KB final. Yikes. So, another important piece of information is, God, this is embarrassing. I have a crush on Noah, and, that's a thing. What? Whoa, I had no idea. I definitely didn't know that. Okay. You're a bad liar. So are you. I learned from the worst. Anyway, so the only person I told about the crush was Emma R., and she promised not to tell anybody. I didn't confront them about the party thing because I didn't want to start drama, so I just kept quiet and keep going about my business. Amanda sighs. And then one day I invite everybody out to get nachos at the mall, and after not texting me back for like 2 hours, even though none of them ever put their phones down for more than 60 seconds, they all say they're busy, like, simultaneously. So I tell them, never mind, I'll just eat nachos at home, right? But we were out of chips, and I really, really wanted nachos. Totally understandable. So I go to the mall anyway, get to the food court, and who do I see there but Grace, Emma P., Emma R., and Noah, all hanging out together and eating nachos without me. What? It gets better. I'm standing by the escalators watching them, and I realize that Noah has his arm around Emma R., which is kind of weird, right? But then they kiss! No! Yes, I know! So I storm over there, and I'm like, hey! And Grace drops a nacho on her shirt, because of course she does, and Emma R. just, like, glares at me. Grace. Nothing is coming up. I don't know who that is. Grace is the... Did she boot the bed? No, Dad. Please stick with me. I was hoping she was going to go with that. I'm like, no, but I wish she did. Grace is the one nobody really likes. Or I guess that's me now. But anyway, nobody will say anything. And I'm just like, you guys suck, which I realize is not the most eloquent thing to say, but I was very angry and very embarrassed, and really embarrassed, and I just wanted to get out of there. So I left, without nachos, might I add, which only further contributed to this shitty day, and I immediately drafted a super long text to the group chat asking them why they've been so weird. And I wrote another one to MR asking how long the Noah thing's been going on, and sorry, I know that's a lot. You still falling? I still understand. That's okay. You're trying. So what happens next? Oh, okay. Get a load of this. MR says, you know what? Let me just read it to you. Amanda pulls out her phone and reads, word for word, and our just a long string of text messages. Can you believe that? I care so much about Amanda's social life and mental well-being, but man, do I not understand what she's talking about. This is all beyond me, but I'm trying my hardest to be supportive. They were dating in secret for, like, months. So I told her that she's being a really terrible friend, and she's like, well, if you think I'm so terrible, then just stop being my friend. And I was like, okay. And then she left me on the read. And then... Wait, left me on the read? What's that? Oh, like, she saw my message and didn't reply, and I know because they are red receipts. I don't know what red receipts are, but I'm just gonna nod and pretend I understand. Gotcha. So while this is all happening, I'm talking to Emma P about how mad I am because she's at least being kind of reasonable, and I'm venting to her about how pissed I am at everybody and stuff. And then out of nowhere, Noah texts me and is like, how could you say that about me? And I'm like, say what about you? And he tells me that Emma P sent screenshots of everything I told her to the group chat and that I got kicked out of. Alright, I think you lost me at screenshots, but that definitely sounds bad. There's so much more, but honestly, it's all just really stupid teenager stuff. The bottom line is that everybody dropped me, half my grade hates me, and now I have no friends. Amanda, I'm so sorry. I almost expected it from everybody else, but... MR's been there since Mom died. I can't believe she would just stab me in the back like that. I'm not even that mad that she's dating Noah. I'm just upset that she lied to me about it for so long. Amanda stabs at the remnants of her cake. Okay, I take it back. I'm kinda mad she's dating Noah. Like, what did I do wrong? Why did everybody just suddenly decide I'm not cool anymore? Why wasn't I enough? I don't understand. And as mad as I am at everybody, like, I miss them, Dad. Amanda looks so dejected, I almost can't take it. What could I possibly say to help? Anyways, that's it. That's the whole sordid tale. Thanks for listening. Tune in next week for more hot gossip. Wow. I know, it's pretty dumb. It's not dumb. No, it's not dumb. No, it's a stupid thing to be upset for. Amanda, your feelings are real. Don't ever be mad at yourself for having feelings. I guess. Unless you've secretly been a robot who's been approximating human feelings the whole time. Dad, if I was a robot, I would have transformed into a monster truck for a long time ago. But seriously, I know you probably don't want advice, but I feel like it's my duty as a dad to bestow upon you a few nuggets of fatherly wisdom. Not all friendships last forever, real friends don't do that, high school sucks. All three are true. All three. Real friends wouldn't do that to you, that's true. When you get older, you start realizing the sort of people you want to associate yourself with. Do you really want to surround yourself with people who would do something like that to their friend? It takes a lot of work to find and maintain meaningful friendships. This is true. It took me a long time to figure that out myself, and I wish I had learned it sooner. If the other person isn't putting the effort in to show you how much they care, it's not worth it. You're not beholden to being their friend. This is all 100% absolutely true. Because a lot of the friends, quick story, a lot of the friends that I made throughout my entire life, I don't even talk to anymore. I hadn't talked to since, like, the day after I graduated high school, basically. And there are very few friends from high school that I still talk to. Mandolin from Lady Gamer, she's one of them. I met her in Stage Crew. My best friend Adam, I've known him since we were like 4 or 5 years old, so like, we're 28, so like 24 years now. And my best friend Amy, I've known her since high school, and she's like one of the rare few people from high school that's like, I think of like a sister. Like, she means everything to me. Like, but not to say that Adam and Mandy don't, but there's like a select few people, but the truth is, after you graduate from school and all that, you will make more friends out in the real world than you do in school world. Because in the real world, those are real people. These aren't people that looking for, like, a status anymore. Like in high school, it's like, oh, I want to be the popular girl. I want to do this. I want to do that. No, in the real world, it's the real fucking world. You're gonna make the friends that you deserve to have, and you're gonna know if they're gonna be two-faced or not. And then it's like, you know what? I'm an adult now. I can just drop you. I don't care. If you're not gonna put in the effort for this kind of friendship, then I don't need you anymore. And you definitely didn't need me in the beginning. So, yeah, that's my 2 cents about friends. And like, you'd be much happier with like a little handful of friends than with a giant group of friends. And that's 100% honesty right there. Anyway, ultimately, I think this says way more about their character than it does about yours. Because you're amazing. And if they can't see that, well, that's their problem. I'll keep that in mind. I looked down at the table. Did we just eat that whole cake? Yes. Yes, we did just eat that whole cake. Well, good talk. Amanda gets up to go to her room. Before she closes her door, she turns around. Hey, Pops? Yes? Thank you. You are always welcome. Love you, Amanda.
I love you too, Dad.
Aww, I love hearing it too. I love you too, Dad. Aww, my kiddo.
Welcome.
Oh no, back to this.
You got Dad.
Aw, my poor kiddo. God, if any future kids that I have, if they ever go through that, I will go to war for them with their like shitty friends that would do that to them. Hopefully, I would teach them very well to not make friends with people like that. But people are two-faced all the time, and there's those moments where it's like you think you found that friend that would just like be there for you, and then it's like you start to see who they really are. This doesn't just go for friendships. This goes for actual relationships, too, with people. Like, even in just the dating phase, not even, like, the boyfriend-girlfriend phase. Like, you gotta find that stuff out ahead of time before, like, it gets to boyfriend-girlfriend phase. Or else it's just gonna hurt a lot more at that point. And just... These are all life experiences I've had, and I want to bestow my wisdom onto you guys, because I don't have my own kids. So... that's my wisdom to you if you're looking for friends. Just look for them in all the right places. I made most of my friends in stage crew in high school because it was so weird knowing that somebody like me found people in stage crew that are pretty much exactly like me. It was weird, and I wasn't even a theater kid at the time, and now I am just because of the experiences I had there. So if you think theater is just a weird thing, hey, guess what? Maybe you're a weird kid too. And you're gonna find people that are just like you. That's my 2 cents on this. Thank you. Bye.